So I'm just going to ask you up front, if you like our videos, subscribe. So I thought I would show you guys what I got today. Well, not today, but what I got when I went out with my mom. I have it all spread out on the couch behind me, so that's why there's a hot mess over here. But yeah, we went to 3 or 4 different stores. Yeah, whatever, it's messy. This isn't just my desk, so it's kind of like looking like my desk is part of the dining room, but it's not. Like, the dining room's back there. That's recycling pile of boxes I need to break down from Amazon. This is my desk, and then that's the dining room back there. But it's not all one hot mess, I swear. Just looks like it is. I'm trying to face this way. I'm actually sitting on the floor right now because I have this big window right here, and if I turn the other way, it just sucks my lighting, and I look all washed out and stuff. So I'm trying to use the lighting to my advantage. But anyway, we went to Goodwill, and at Goodwill I got the, is this Goodwill? I think this was Goodwill. I got the cutest little hamster. I don't know why I love stuffed animals so much, but I got a little lemur too, and they were just too cute to pass up. Like, my kids love these big-eyed animals, and I just thought he was adorable. So if my kids don't want him, he's gonna go in my car and hang out. But they got the Hurt Shot, and if you don't know, the Hurt Shot is something I've been doing since I was a child. I think my sister started it. I really honestly can't remember where it came from or who started it truly, but it's something I've been doing ever since I can remember with my stuffed animals. And it's when you get a new stuffed animal, you give them a heart shot, and you go, and it's just like a little invisible needle, and it protects them from any pain and any like suffocation or squishing on sleeping, or if they get stuck in the bottom of a bunk bed in between the wall, and they can breathe and they can live. So it protects them against everything for their whole entire lives, and that's all they need is one little hurt shot, and you're good to go. So they each have a hurt shot, and you know, now they're best friends. Oh, I love you too. You're so cute. So yeah, they have their happy little, my little animals. I love stuffed animals. I'm just a little kid at heart, so whatever. I got a lot of yarn. Goodwill is always the best place for scrap yarn, and I love making granny squares. So I got each of these bags this one was only $1. This was 3. This was 3, and this was 3, but there's a lot of yarn in here, and there's a lot of like unique yarn in this one, which is why I bought this one, because it's got a lot of the fuzzy lion fur yarn. So those make excellent insides. Ah! Oh my god, stop it! I have it on my jellyfish is on a book, so it's not the most stable camera stand. But yeah, so these are totally worth it in my opinion. This one has like some hand-dyed wool yarn in there, some fuzzy yarn. And then this one was only $1 because I talked her down. It said 3, but it looked like someone had taken some of the stuff out of it, so I talked her down to $1 for that one. And then this was originally $5, but it was marked as 2. It is a complete skein. There's nothing missing. No loopies, and it's not that guy. And it's like the gold, so it was worth the $2 in my opinion. So I got a bunch of yarn, and then we went to, and I got Chloe a couple pairs of pajamas for her that are silky because she loves these. And once you wash them, you're good to go. Now, the funny thing is about this one is I thought it looked big. Like, I was like, that looks really big, but it was in the girls section, and I bought it on a whim anyway because it says girls 12-14. And I was like, okay, well, maybe it'll fit her. And it turns out it wasn't girls, it's in a different language, so it was grande. So it's a ladies 12-14, so it's huge on her, and it doesn't fit her, so I don't know where that's gonna go, but for now, it's just there. And then I got her a little silky nightie that she loves these things, like she loves little silky nightgowns, so that was like $2. And then I got a bunch of felt scraps. Not felt, flannel scraps, because this whole bag was $1. And that was at a little store called MCC Connections, which is in Kidron, Ohio, and it is like basically an Amish country. But oh, sorry, my knees were hurting. But yeah, that was $1. You can get all kinds of fabric there, and they charge by the yard, so I got this too. This was $1.25 because it's 1.25 yards. And it's $1 a yard for all of their fabric that they have, so it's amazing. But this was really pretty. It has like the poppies on it, and it reminded me of like picnics and stuff. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but I couldn't pass it up because it was just like calling to me. And then we went to a flea market, and I got a fuck ton of jewelry stuff. This is just part of it. And there's still like another 2 bags over there that I don't feel like opening right now. What's this? More jewelry stuff. Yeah, there's more. The jewelry stuff is part of me making jewelry. And I got at the store in Kidron, I also picked up some like lace bindings and stuff because I'm actually going to make jewelry with some of this, and you'll see later when I get around to making it. And then I picked up, these are at Goodwill, I think. No, this was MCC too. These were jewelry fittings, and like here's a little bear bell, and this was like 35 cents, 55 cents, 35 cents for some buttons that I'm going to make into jewelry. And then the other store, oh, this was also MCC, 35 cents. These were 35 cents. And these buttons are so cool because they look like little belts. Like, I don't know, hang on. You're probably not going to be able to see this, so I don't even know why I'm bothering, but they're like little vintage, they look like a little belt. Can you see that? It looks like a little belt on the button. I just thought that was too cute, so I bought those. And then the other store we were at had buttons for $1. And this was a little store in Sullivan, Ohio called Useful Junk. And it reminded me like a little tiny Ohio version of Uncommon Objects in Austin, Texas. And that store is amazing. Blew my mind when we were in Austin. But they had little button packs for $1. So I'm good on buttons for a while. And then they had little key packs for $1. So I got some keys. And then they had, oh look, more keys. More keys. I got 3 more bracelets. Those were like $0.25 a piece. What is in here? Probably more jewelry. Yep, more jewelry. This was 75 cents. This was 75 cents. So I'm just going to deconstruct these and use them as the beads. Here's another set of ring packs, like little rings that I got for 30 cents. And then at Useful Junk, I also picked up a couple skeleton keys that I'm going to make into pendants. And then I got these guys. There's 4 of them. 3 of them? 3 of them. I don't know what I'm going to make these into. Probably pendants as well. But I could not pass these up. I actually might make these. They're really heavy for earrings, but I might make them into earrings anyway. They are just too freaking cute. They're little mice. They're little like pewter mice. I think they're pewter. I don't know. It's hard to tell what this is. But they're either pewter or steel or something. And they've got little mices with cheese attached. Like, it's just the cutest thing. So I had to get them. And there's 3 of them. So I was like, oh my God, they're just so cute. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I couldn't pass them up. They were $1. And then I got the goofiest little St. Patrick's hair bows that I picked up for 50 cents that I'm going to wear on Saturday for St. Patrick's Day. More buttons for 35 cents. And then I picked up this, which is cool. These are fuses. And some of these have holes all the way through them. So, of course, my brain went, oh my God, make jewelry out of them. I don't know what else I'm going to do with them. I got a new pie plate because I needed one. And this was $1. It's a nice Pyrex pie plate. And then I got for jewelry making as well some old comic books that I'm going to make into jewelry. And you're going to go, how the heck are you going to make comic books into jewelry? But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to find things that I like in them to tear out. Like this one has the IE. And I'm going to cut that out, and then I'm going to put it in resin, and then I'm going to make it into a piece of jewelry. So I bought those specifically. When I flipped through them, I found at least 2 or 3 things that I could make into jewelry, and then I figure what I don't use, I'm going to make into some other stuff that I can figure out later. I got a map too, because maps make excellent background paper for other types of jewelry with resin. And this is a map of Kentucky. So I think I was holding it upside down, but I'm not sure. Couldn't tell. But they're hard to find nowadays, like the old maps. So I got that guy. Oh, excuse me. Hiccup. And then okay. These are my favorite things that I got. So when I was at the warehouse place, there's like a antique warehouse that my mom took me to in Orville. And the guy was like, take the whole box of jewelry over there for $2, because I was looking through it. He's like, I'll make you a deal. I'll give you that whole box for $2. There was a bag sitting in there that was like $5. There was a bag sitting in there that was $2. I was like, deal, gone. He's like, it's been sitting there for forever. I don't want it anymore. Just take it. And he knows my mom and they talk all the time. But this lovely, beautiful bracelet that actually freaking fits me was in there. So I cleaned it up really nice, and it's gorgeous. And it's just like a costume bracelet. But I love it. So this was worth the $2 to me. And then also there, he had a bunch of shark teeth. So these are definitely going to be made into jewelry. And then I'm going to give a couple to my son, who's obsessed with sharks. I got this little tiny dish, and that was like $1 or $2, whatever. I currently actually have a pill in there that I need to take in about an hour. And then the piece de resistance of the thrifting trip, and the thing that I spent the most money on in one shot, it was $10. And it was so damn unique, I had to. These are catgut sutures. It is in the original box. These cannot possibly be older than 1930, or newer, I'm sorry. These cannot possibly be newer than 1930, because the company was bought out by another company in the 30s. And it's not a full box. I'm missing 4. They are size 00. They're very, very fine. And they're in the solution still. And on the box, it says, unaffected by age, climate, or light. Tubing fluid is 95% ethyl alcohol containing 0.05% potassium mercuric iodide. Made in the USA. In Brooklyn, New York. These are size 00, product 1405, plain thermoflex catgut sutures, heat sterilized. And like it says, non-boilable, product 1405, in excess of 54 inches, plain size 00, Davison Gak, New York, thermoflex catgut sutures. So, I mean, how often do you see something like this? So I was like, what can I do with these? I don't even know, but I'm telling you right now, I could not pass them up. They are just too damn unique. I'm also tempted to just keep them as they are, because they're in their original box and it's just so unique, but I couldn't pass it up. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. But for now, they're staying in the box and they're just going to hang out, but I thought it was really cool. It even has the lot number still on it and certified sterile. So this is just so cool to me. I don't know. I thought it was the neatest thing. And I was like, $10? Yeah, I gotta buy that. So I don't normally spend that much money on one object because I just don't. I don't think it's normally worth it, but that was worth it to me. So that was my haul of what I got at the antique store. And I hope you guys, and the thrift stores and everything else we went to. If you're in the Ohio area, Northeast Ohio, definitely check out Useful Junk in Sullivan, Ohio. They have a shop cat too, and she's super sweet and adorable. It is kind of in the middle of nowhere, so, you know, be prepared for that. But if you're making a day of thrifting in that whole, like, Wayne Holmes County area, it's definitely worth stopping in and seeing them. The other places we went is MCC Connections in Kidron, Ohio. We went to Orville Goodwill, and we went to, there's a warehouse antique store on Route 57. I think it's called, like, Route 57 Antiques or something. We went there as well. So check out all those stores if you're in our area. They are very awesome stores. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this very much, and I will see you guys all in my next video. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.